These celebs passed away in the first half of 2021. Hey guys, welcome back to Hollywood Tango. Today, we're going to talk about celebrities that passed away in the first half of 2021. But before we begin with today's video, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Also, make sure to like this video. So let's jump right into it. We all know death is inevitable. It's a way of life that we must all go through. It's the only way we exit this world. However, despite the fact that we know death is everyone's fate, it still hurts so bad. The pain of losing a loved one is unimaginable. 2020 was the year that came with change. With the world fighting against a deadly viral disease, little things we took for granted over the years became the most important. Over a year later, the world is still battling the pandemic. Unfortunately, it's taken away so many precious lives. However, the previous diseases still continue to take lives. In fact, with coronavirus, the frontline workers have shifted their focus so that the previous problems are taking more lives than they normally would. Over the past year, so many people have lost their lives, and celebrities have not been left behind. Here are some of the celebrities that lost their lives in the first half of 2021. Number 1. Kevin Clark. We all knew him as a child actor from the movie School of Rock back in 2003. He played the role of Freddie Jones. Clark was also a musician who played percussion. Clark's death on May 26 was accidental. He was cycling at Avondale, Chicago when he got hit by a Hyundai Sonata. He died at the age of 32. Accidental deaths hit the most because you don't see them coming.
I want to live, and we're going to make it. You're my musical fan.
Number 2. Mark York. Mark was best known for his role as Billy Merchant in NBC's The Office. He died on May 19th, 2021, aged 55, at Miami Valley Hospital, Ohio, due to a brief and unexpected illness. Number 3. Larry King. Larry was indeed a king of hosts. During his career, he has had over 50,000 interviews. He was both a radio and TV host, through which he received several awards. The announcement on King's ailment came 10 days before he was hospitalized. He succumbed to COVID-19 on January 23rd at the age of 87.
Around for more with the Wolverine, right after the break.
I am...
Number 4. Prince Phillips. If you're alive and watching this video, you know who Prince Phillips was. The late Duke of Edinburgh and the husband of Queen Elizabeth of England requires no introduction. He is one of the celebrities who died in 2021. Among the list of deaths this year, the Princess was the most peaceful because he died of old age. This is the best way to go, guys. He was 2 months shy of being 100 years old. He passed away on the morning of April 9th, surrounded by close family. Number 5. Randy Parton. If you don't know who Randy is, you sure know his sister, Dolly. Randy was an American singer-songwriter, actor, and businessman. It was cancer that took Randy's life. He died on the 21st of January at the age of 67. Number 6. Dustin Diamond. Dustin put lots of smiles on our faces through his stand-up comedy. Besides comedy, he was also an actor, director, musician, and sometimes a professional wrestler. Cancer is also guilty of Dustin's death. His was that of the lungs. He completed 1 round of chemo, but succumbed on February 1st, 2021. He was 44 years old at the time of his death.
It's the farthest thing from the truth.
What'd you think when you saw the save button?
Number 7. George Segal. Segal has had a long, successful life in the film and music industry, and he had multiple awards to show for it. Seagal died of complications from bypass surgery in Santa Rosa, California on March 23, 2021, at the age of 87.
It does.
In the 1980s, Seagal transitioned to television, securing major...
Number 8. Paul Ritter. Paul was an English actor who played many films, including Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince and The Last Kingdom. Ritter died on the 5th of April of a brain tumor, surrounded by family. At the time of his death, he was 54 years old.
Drove the reactor to malfunction in that catastrophic way.
Number 9. Christopher Plummer. Christopher's career spanned 7 decades, gaining recognition for his performances in film, television, and theater. His death was also somewhat accidental. 2.5 weeks before his death, he had a fatal fall that resulted in a blow to his head. His wife Taylor said that Chris died peacefully, with her beside him at their home in Weston, Connecticut, age 91.
Ewan McGregor, that superb artist.
Number 10. Paul Mooney. This was such a huge blow in the world of stand-up and comedy in general. The comedian, writer, social critic, and actor best known as a writer for comedian Richard Pryor, Mooney lost his life on May 19th from a heart attack at his home in Oakland, California. He was 79 years old at the time of his death.
Then it works in reverse for you. I was on the plane with 50 other black people. I asked...
Number 11. Tawny Kitaen. Kitaen garnered widespread recognition for her appearances in a number of heavy metal music videos. She was the go-to vixen in the 80s. She later transitioned to modeling and acting and has starred in several comedies and a couple reality shows. On May 7, 2021, Kitaen died at her Newport Beach home at the age of 59. The New York Times got confirmation from her daughter, who said the cause of death was not immediately known.
You too? Sure, yeah. Now,
Number 12. Olympia Dukakis. Olympia has had a long, successful career. The actress, director, producer, teacher, and activist has performed in more than 130 stage productions, more than 60 films, and in 50 television series. Dukakis died under hospice care at her home in Manhattan on May 1st, 2021, at the age of 89 after a period of ill health.
Also took a moment in her press room speech to praise her on...
Number 13. Anne Douglas. Besides her other legacies, Anne will mostly be remembered for her acts of philanthropy. She had lived a long and wonderful life. Anne died just 6 days after her 102nd birthday on 29th April at her home in Beverly Hills. We're just almost halfway through 2021, and death has already claimed more than 70 celebrities from one cause or another. The ones mentioned today are just a small percentage. We really hope the second half of the year will be kinder.
February, at the age of 103, Anne and Kirk met in 1953 in Paris, where the actor was filming Act of...
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. With that, I'll see you in the next video.